always welcome at their door. Making friends is easy if you try your best to be friendly in all you say and do. Lay aside your problems and help someone else, and you know they'll appreciate you. Friends believe you can when others say you can't. They can cheer you up when you are feeling sad. With friends you can be natural and not pretend. That's the kind of friend I'd recommend. Be a friend. Be a friend. So if you are wondering how to be a friend and what kind of friend to be, remember what it takes to be a real true friend. The kind of friend that everyone needs. Friends are ones who always try to understand. Friends are always giving you a helping hand. With friends you can be natural and not pretend. That's the kind of friend I'd recommend. Be a friend. Be a friend. So if you are wondering how to be a friend and what kind of friend to be, remember what it takes to be a real true friend. The kind of friend that everyone needs. Remember what it takes to be a real true friend. The kind of friend that everyone needs. Be a friend. The kind of friend that everyone needs. The kind of friend that everyone needs. Yes, I can. No, you can't. I think I will. No, you won't. I sure did. No, you didn't. I really do. No, you don't. I think I could. I'm sure you couldn't.
only finished half of the exam.
Shoo shoo daydream.
I don't want you.
Shoo shoo daydream.
Got no time for you. I can't waste all my time
Dreaming. Shoo shoo daydream.
You're a bother.
You've been making
My mind wander. I can't let my whole day slip away.
dreaming. I could be running through open fields, wearing a crown made of daffodils. I could be flying to faraway lands, laying on beaches with bright golden sand.
Hey, wait! What have I been doing? I still have lots of homework left to do.
Shoo shoo daydream. I don't want you. Shoo shoo daydream.
Got no time for you. I can't waste all my time
Dreaming.
I need to concentrate on my responsibilities. I've got the night time to dream about those fantasies. But right now,
Shoo shoo daydream.
I don't want you.
Shoo shoo daydream.
Got no time for you. I can't waste all my time
Dreaming. Shoo shoo daydream.
You're a bother.
You've been making
My mind wander. I can't let my whole day slip away.
dreaming. Shoo shoo.
Oh, you can't judge a book by its cover. No, you have to look inside. And a car of a nicer color doesn't mean a better ride. It's not what's on the outside, but what's inside that counts. You've got to look at someone's heart to know what they're about.
How can you tell?
How can you tell just by a passing glance?
How can you tell?
How can you make up your mind without giving them a chance?
How can you tell?
How can you tell just what a person's like?
How can you
Unless
tell?
you get to know them, your opinion may not be right. Oh, you can't judge a book by its cover. No, you have to look inside. And a car of a nicer color doesn't mean a better ride. It's not what's on the outside, but what's inside that counts. You've got to look at someone's heart to know what they're about.
How can you tell?
I see many books today with a cover shiny and nice.
How can you
But
tell?
when I read what was inside, why, it wasn't worth the price.
How can
So
you
in
tell?
making up your mind about someone, don't react in haste.
How can you
Remember
tell?
that the greatest proof of the pudding is in the taste. Oh, you can't judge a book by its cover. No, you have to look inside. And a car of a nicer color doesn't mean a better ride. It's not what's on the outside, but what's inside that counts. You've got to look at someone's heart to know what they're about.
How can you tell?
So every now and then you're bound to meet somebody new who may seem a bit unusual or different than you. They may be putting up a front or wearing a disguise, but if you start to be their friend, you may find they're very nice. Oh, you can't judge a book by its cover. No, you have to look inside. And a car of a nicer color doesn't mean a better ride. It's not what's on the outside, but what's inside that counts. You've got to look at someone's heart to know what they're about. It's not what's on the outside, but what's inside. was shining on the desert sand. When an old man went to go to sleep in his tent, then suddenly he heard his camel say,
Oh, it's cold outside. Won't you please let me slide just my nose inside your nice warm tent?
The old man said,
Oh no!
but the camel wouldn't go, and he put his nose into the tent. Well, it wasn't long before the camel wanted more.
Just my head and ears.
He begged and begged. When the old man said,
Okay.
then followed the same way, his neck, his shoulders, and front legs. But then came his hump, his back legs, and his rump.
It's too much!
The old man cried. But then the camel called his friends, and the old man in the end was sleeping on the sand outside. So don't let a camel get his nose in your tent. No, don't you give in and compromise with wrong. Remember the old man who wound up sleeping on the sand. Always stand your ground whenever that big nose comes around. A tiny compromise may seem so small in size. It may not seem so bad at first, but little habits can soon start to control your mind and heart.
And your problems will just get worse.
So beware of evil deeds that grow and spread like weeds. Guard your heart and don't let them begin. If you surrender and consent to let camels in your tent,
You will lose in the end.
oh, don't let a camel get his nose in your tent. No, don't you give in and compromise with wrong. Remember the old man who wound up sleeping on the sand. Always stand your ground whenever that big nose comes around. Oh, don't let a camel get his nose in your tent. No, don't you give in and compromise with wrong. Remember the old man who wound up sleeping on the sand. Always stand your ground whenever that big nose comes around. You don't have to be, never, never need to be. You don't have to be, never, never need to be shy. Sandy stood in the corner of the schoolyard. She said for her it was really hard to go and meet new friends. I said, Sandy, you don't have to be lonely. Take my hand and come with me. I've got a lot of nice friends, and we'd like to know more about you. You don't have to be shy. We understand the way you feel, but you can make friends if you try. Be friendly, and others will be friendly too. You don't have to be shy. On the weekend, I went to meet her family. Her dad and mom made it easy for me. They smiled and they said hi. Oh, I know I didn't need to act shy, so I talked a little bit, even though I felt a little nervous inside. But they said, we'd like to know more about you.
You don't have to be shy. We understand the way you feel, but you can make friends if you try.
Be friendly,
And others will be friendly too.
you don't have to be shy. Sandy and I went to play by the seashore. There was a kid we'd never met before, sitting there all by himself. Well, Sandy and I, at first we felt a little bit shy. We took the plunge and gave it a try. We went to introduce ourselves. We said, we'd like to know more about you. You don't have to be shy. We understand the way
frogs fell into a can of cream, or so I heard it told. The sides of the can were shiny and steep, the cream was deep and cold.
Oh, what's the use?
Rope number one,
We're lost, no help's around. Goodbye, my friend, this is the end.
and sinking in he drowned. But number two, who wasn't through, refused to compromise. He jutted out his creamy chin and dried his creamy eyes.
I'll keep on swimming. Where there's life, there's always hope.
He said,
It really wouldn't help the world if one more frog were dead.
don't give up when you're sinking and feeling down. Don't give up when you're sinking, you don't have to drown. Don't give up when you're sinking and feeling down. Don't give up when you're sinking, you don't have to drown. For many an hour he kicked and splashed, at last he stopped to sputter.
Why, look at that! I can hop right out. I've whipped the cream to butter.
So if sometimes your problems make you feel you want to scream, remember how the froggy turned butter out of cream. Don't give up when you're sinking and feeling down. Don't give up when you're sinking, you don't have to drown. Don't give up when you're sinking and feeling down. Don't give up. Don't give up when you're sinking, you don't have to drown. You don't have to drown. You don't have to drown.
I had a little problem that I tried to work out. I thought that I could do it myself. I was feeling pretty confident and proud of myself, and I didn't want to ask for help.
Oh, it's better to ask.
I tried to fix my Walkman without anyone's help. It seemed like such a simple thing to do, but I'm not a Sony expert, so it all fell apart in a heap of wire circuits and screws. You know it's better to ask than to go astray. I should have let others who know how try to fix it, but I was assuming that I knew it all. I learned it's better to ask after all.
I went into the kitchen 'cause I wanted to bake some cookies for my family. I had helped my mother make them many times before, so I thought I knew the recipe.
Oh, it's better to ask.
I took a bowl and put all the ingredients in. I did it all by memory. But the cookies came out crumbly and they all fell apart 'cause I didn't check the recipe. I learned it's better to ask than to go astray. I should have looked up in the book what I needed, but I was assuming that I knew it all. You know it's better to ask after all. We're learning that to ask for help is really smart, and you can do so much when others pass on what they know to you. Come on, come on, come on.
I have a friend who helps me anytime I ask. He listens and he understands. He's the one with all the answers and the best advice. God is my friend and he's the answer man. I can ask God for help and I know he will give it. He's right there to help me whenever I ask. I won't go assuming that I know it all. I know it's better to ask after all. No, I won't go wish I had lots of things from the shopping mall. But then I stop and think about the things that other people don't have at all. Sometimes I've thought about what I've got and I've wanted to have much more. But then I see many others need what I haven't been thankful for. I saw a beggar on the street. He said he had very little to eat. It opened my eyes and made me realize that I have all that I need. I have all that I need, all that I need. I've got a friend with lots of money to spend, and he buys a lot of fancy clothes. He's got his very own portable telephone and a CD stereo. My dad's best friend drives a Mercedes-Benz, but all we've got is a Ford. It may be a little older, but it's got a good modem, and besides, it's all we can afford. I saw a movie star on TV. She said her life was full of misery. It opened my eyes and made me realize that I have all that I need. I have all that I need. I have all that I need. Well, I must confess that I'm really blessed. I'll be thankful and not complain. 'Cause it's really true that there are others who haven't got it quite the same. Some people can't talk or see or walk, so I'm thankful for my health. To be happy and whole in body and soul is the most important kind of wealth. I know a young boy in my town. An accident prevents him from getting around. It opened my eyes and made me realize that I have all that I need. I thank God 'cause all He's given to me now seems like a lot, and more I see. He's opened my eyes and now I realize that I have all that I need. I know, now I know if I had all that I'd like, it wouldn't necessarily make things nice. I've opened my eyes and now I realize that I have all that I need. 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 I have all that I need.
We can get along. Yes, we can get along.
There's a boy I know, and he really talks loud. You can hear his every word above a crowd. He doesn't need a microphone, his voice is like a megaphone. But I'm his friend, and he's a friend of mine. There's a girl in my school, she hardly ever talks. She does a little waddle when she walks. She often likes to be alone, reading books and staying home. But I'm her friend, and she's a friend of mine.
We're all different in so many ways.
Different shapes and sizes and traits. We're not perfect and we make mistakes, but we can learn to get along. Love and understanding are what it takes so that we can get along. There's a boy on my team who's always missing the ball. When he runs, he often stumbles and falls. He may not have coordination, but without a hesitation, I'm his friend and he's a friend of mine. My next door neighbor is a new kid in town. He doesn't seem to know his way around. He was born in a foreign land, his accent's hard to understand.